Babur. The history of Mughal Empire begins with Babur, that is, during 1526 to 1530. The conquest of Samarkand forced Babur to move to Hindustan. His arrangement of troops was done with the intention of maximum mobility. He was a good general with a unique cavalry which helped him defeat Ibrahim Lodi in the first battle of Panipat in 1526. Babur was also an excellent writer in Turkish. He wrote Tazuk-e-Babari, which is an autobiography. Humayun, 1530 to 1540. Humayun, son of Babur, inherited a vast empire, an empty treasury, and trouble from Afghans. Humayun conquered Gujarat and Malwa but soon lost it. He was also defeated by Sher Shah twice in the battle and passed the next 12 years of his life in exile. In 1555, he regained the throne of Delhi from the hands of a weak successor of Sher Shah, but in 1556 he died of an accident. Akbar, 1556 to 1605. Mughal Empire reached its zenith during Akbar's time. Akbar was only 13 when he came to the throne. Akbar's first conflict was with the Afghan general Hemu. The second battle of Panipat in 1556 took place between Bairam Khan and Hemu. Hemu was defeated and Akbar reoccupied Delhi and Agra. By 1595, Akbar's armies had conquered Kashmir, Sindh, Orissa, Central India, Kandahar in Afghanistan, Khandesh, Berar and parts of Ahmednagar. Akbar was magnanimous to induct Rajputs into Mughal nobility and even married a Rajput woman to emphasize religious harmony. The son born out of this alliance was Jahangir, who later succeeded to the throne. Akbar also abolished the pilgrimage tax in 1563, stopped the practice of conversion of prisoners of war. Akbar organized the nobility and his army by means of the Mansabdari system. Every officer was called Mansab. They were assigned land instead of cash payment. The taxes from these lands was his salary. Only Rajput Mansabdars were given extensive rights of residence, land revenue. Akbar instituted a new system called Dhashala, which demanded 1/3 of the average crop produced as revenue. Organization of government during Akbar's time. Akbar divided the empire into 12 subhas. Every subha was divided into sarkars and each sarkar was divided into parganas. A governor, a diwan, a bakshi, a sadar, a qazi, and wakia navis or news reporters were appointed to each of the provinces. He built the Ibadat Khana or the Hall of Prayer in 1575, which was open to people of all religions. These religious discussions in the Ibadat Khana led to the declaration of Mahazar Nama. Akbar declared himself the spiritual guide of his people. He discouraged the killing of animals and suggested that people should abstain from meat at least for a few days every year. He also introduced the ritual veneration of the sun, fire and light. Akbar was the greatest among all Mughal rulers who not only declared but practiced religious tolerance. Jahangir, 1605 to 1627. Jahangir strengthened Mughal control over Bengal. After many battles, Amar Singh of Mewar was forced to accept Mughal supremacy. Jahangir continued his father's policy of matrimonial alliances with Rajput princes. Towards the end of his reign, Jahangir had to deal with the rebellion of Shah Jahan, his son. Jahangir fell ill for a long time, during which he ruled the empire. The Mughal Empire became more vulnerable to attacks from Central and Western Asia. Persian art and culture acquired great prestige at his court. Shah Jahan, 1628 to 1658. On his succession to the throne, Shah Jahan put down revolts in Bundelkhand and the Deccan. He annexed Ahmednagar in 1633 and signed peace treaties with Bijapur and Golconda in 1636. Shah Jahan had recovered Kandahar from the Iranians in 1638 but lost it again. Shah Jahan's failing health started a war of succession amongst his 4 sons. In 1657, Aurangzeb, his 3rd son, emerged the victor after defeating Dara Shikoh at the Battle of Dharamat. Shah Jahan was imprisoned in the Agra fort by Aurangzeb till his death in 1666. Aurangzeb, 1658 to 1707. Aurangzeb became a well-known Mughal emperor for his long rule of orthodox type. He ruled for almost 50 years. During his long reign, the Mughal Empire reached its territorial climax, which stretched from Kashmir in the north to Jinji in the south, and from the Hindu Kush in the west to Chittagong in the east. Aurangzeb spent most of his time putting down revolts by Marathas of the Deccan. Points. Babur started the Mughal rule in India by winning the First Battle of Panipat. Babur's son Humayun succeeded Babur and died of an accident in 1556. Humayun's son Akbar was the greatest among all Mughal rulers, under whom the empire reached its cultural and territorial zenith. Akbar's son Jahangir consolidated Bengal and remaining parts of Rajasthan. Jahangir's son Shah Jahan put down revolts in Bundelkhand and Deccan but spent last years of his life under arrest by his 3rd son Aurangzeb.